Yo, what's up, people? Oh, the squeaky chair is in full effect today. Hey, look, join me now as we play some. Let me see. Let me see if I can find uh nice little, I mean, Outriders file location. Now we gonna get down with some more Outriders today, baby. Tweet it out. Doom. All right, y'all. What's going on, man? It's your boy MM2K back again with another Outrider stream. We had so much fun the other day. I wanted to do it again. The conversation was so lively. It was so. Something going on with my controller though. That ain't lively. What we got going on here? Okay. All right, there we go. All right. So the conversation was so lively. It was so much fun that I said we got to do this again. Now I got to do something. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh man, this cord must have a short in it or something. Oh, that's not righteous. It's not righteous. We gotta fix that. Give me a second. Let me just get everything together. Because first and foremost, I gotta close Twitter. Hey look, I don't know what's going on Twitter, man. I don't know who fed the gremlins over there. Y'all keep feeding them, man. I can't do it. I'm too excited about the platform. I ain't got time to argue with mugs, with crumb bums over why I like the platform. I ain't got time to be listening to people plead or why I need to make other content. I ain't got time for that, man. That's y'all feeding them gremlins. Stop retweeting what they gotta say. Stop even mentioning them. They don't exist. They only exist in the field of misery. Why do y'all keep feeding these mugs, man? Like I'm not even trying. I ain't even trying to hear it. I know I said I'm not going to comment on the negative stuff. I'm not going to comment on any negative thing per se, but to address the overall theme. Like these mugs that are miserable and not want attention. Why y'all keep if y'all can't relate? Why y'all keep feeding them? I don't get it, man. That's why we got to make some changes in 2022. We got to make some surefire changes in 2022. Because there's just some things that ain't making some sense that keep happening. You don't like what somebody got to say, man, then, use that block button, use that mute button. Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you. Good to see you, homegirl. And I'm gonna let y'all know. I might catch MM2K in rare form because I got some mofo local. No, here's what my daughter did. I gave y'all a message this morning. My daughter be foul. She don't take care of pops. I remember we was out at Italian Village or oven, and when my mother-in-law is there, I don't like drinking, and she fringes upon that stuff. She one of them, right? My mother-in-law makes you feel real self-conscious when you drink, and she already gets on my case. That's why you got my daughter. I mean, when she's being jovial about it though. That's why you always got my daughter driving. Because my wife loves to drive. She should have been a NASCAR racer or something like that. She loves to drive. My wife can drive backwards, like better than people can drive forward. She loves driving. Sometimes she'll get in her fields and she'll be like, you know what? No, really though, you can get in the driver's seat. I'm not gonna be driving you around like you some Arabian prince or something like that. Like you gonna get in this driver's seat. But my wife loves to drive. So my mother-in-law mess with me, and she'll say things like, "That's why you always got my daughter driving, so you could be drunk somewhere, right?" So I don't like drinking around her because it's not that she's being mean, but if you meet my wife's family, like they're like my family. They're very comical. They got a lot of jokes, and I love that about them. We be having a good time, but they don't know when to quit. Oh man, this game looks beautiful, man. Woo! I don't know what's going on, but they really been upgrading this game, man. Oh man. Anywho, don't know when to quit. I gotta go to. Hold on. Let me go. I'm gonna go. This is what we're doing today. We're doing the side missions that I've forgotten to do. There's a few side missions that I've forgotten to do, so we're gonna do them today, and some more stuff. But we had that Italian oven. My mother-in-law's there. It's me, my second oldest daughter, my wife, my mother-in-law. Hey yo, this is bonkers how good this game is looking. This is the best it's looked. Hold on, what's going on? Is that my wife? I might have to take like a 2-minute intermission, y'all. Just because my wife, speaking of my mother-in-law, she went to go visit my mother-in-law because we didn't get to do so over the holiday. So she's visiting her now. But anywho, hold on, I need the map. Where's that map at, yo? The map. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to find these side quests. Oh, is this just saying that I got one? Okay. Endless Dark, First City. Let's track that joint. Okay. That's weird. You are here. Okay. Ah, okay. All right. I know what was going on. Track. Can't travel. Where's the closest place I can travel to get there? Maybe here? She giving you the side eye, man. Hey, Jesse, you understand? My family, they real like my family likes to cut up, and have fun and poke fun. But my wife's family, what they like to do is they like to ridicule. You know what I'm saying? Like they're nice people. Don't get me wrong. They ain't just going to meet you for the first time and start ridiculing you. But when you in, man. It's something ain't right. How come I can't get to Endless Dark? Points of interest convoy. I don't know. Look, what's going on here? What's going on here, Outriders? Anyway. Yeah, they're not going. They ain't just. You got to be in with them. Once you win, they stay on you. So
the cryopod I found you in was in an old medical lab near the river. You should.
Hold on, before I tell the story, I might want to mod some stuff. I got to focus on this mod, and then I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna bless y'all with the rest of the story.
OUTRIDERS had survived. Perhaps.
All right, let's see here.
Seems so impossible.
Got some good stuff here. So I like this rifle, right? It says killing shots regenerate. Okay, and shots decrease your target's resistance. Let's put this up here because I might. Let's mod it. What I got? That's tier 2. I ain't got nothing that's tier 2. But I got some stuff that's tier 1. So I'm not gonna mod that. There was something else oh crap. Something else I have to mod. I think it was gear. Oh no, I can't even. That's them. Tidal wave. Was it a gun? Reloading weapon creates a shock wave. I guess it's nothing. Here's what I will do. See if I can raise the attributes. Close range damage. They don't tell me how many shards I got. Close range damage. Okay. I don't know how many shards I got if I got enough shards to do all this. I level it up. Level it up to 17. Woo, baby. What else I got? Oh, yeah, I might as well level this mug up too. Raise attributes. Anomaly power. Down reduction. And life skill. There we go, baby. And anomaly power one more time. Okay, now I want to level it up. Ooh, 24. Ooh, that's going to take all of them. But yeah, it's worth it because it's the most powerful piece of hardware that I got. Ain't no more. Ain't no more. Yeah, the purples, like the purples and the oranges, it makes sense to level up. But these other ones, not so much. All right. Back to my mother-in-law, right? I want to go to this other city, though. I want to get... How do I get to... I feel like there's another side mission. Eagles Perk.
Disaster we brought down on our heads, condensed into one dead city. I still can't get used to seeing.
That could be the endless dark. Okay, there we go. All right. So, anywho, I can harvest some of this.
The place is crawling with insurgents. I need to clear them out.
Surgeon's back. Let's see. Ooh, I didn't know I could. Oh, steps over there. I never knew that. All right, so I'm out with my mother-in-law, my wife, and my daughter. Daughter knows I don't like to drink. When look at this mug. Look at this thing. She knows this. Knows, and then they get on me and my daughter. Cause we be drinking, you know. We won't be getting tore up together. I don't do that. I don't play that. I don't believe in that. Like my oldest son just turned 21. He went elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to get tore up. I'm like, nah, I don't do that. We can have a couple drinks. I'm not one of those parents that think it's cool to, you know, be tore up with your kids. I don't do all that. But ooh. Bugs, they ain't playing this time. Okay. See you. Take from you. Oh! Right when I be ready to take their heads off. Sit it down, clown. You walk right into that one. So anyway, we go around the table at room. And I'm paying, by the way. Oh, I got the wrong guy. Geez, please. So I'm paying, by the way. Of course, every time I go to Italian I order me a drink. But my mother-in-law's there. I don't do it this time. Mama's here. We can't, you know. Listen, if you're gonna order something, you know, order 2 pictures, and she got a picture of sangria, and she know me and her can't split no picture of sangria. We need 2 pictures. She know the deal. They don't be thinking about the dad, man. The dad, when it comes around Christmas time and all that other stuff, they be shafted at dad. Mom gets all types of great stuff, great gifts, you know, all this stuff. Dads don't get nothing, you know, won't get no respect. It's just like, oh yeah, you were supposed to. You were supposed to. So I taught her a lesson out of all of the transgressions when it come down to these drinks. Came over here for Christmas. I'm about to die, y'all. They gonna get me. Came over here for Christmas and bought these faux locos over here. And bought these and then I just pulled this other one, this sparkling, this. She was on the phone with her friends, like, yeah. What they were doing for Christmas is they weren't even coming over here because me and my wife said we just cook it for ourselves. My youngest son decided to go with my mom. Everybody else was with my mother. Two oldest girls, they doing their own thing, right? They was having this seafood. They be doing all types of crazy stuff, blowing their money out. Hey, look, don't even ask me. But they were having a seafood Christmas. Daughter came in with all these crab legs, all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is right. She's just like me. My wife can't stand seafood and all that stuff. Oh, these mugs is really about to do it up. All we made was, you know, like we cheated. We normally do it vegan, but I did make a little roasted chicken, some mac and cheese, whatever, and some greens. That's it. That's all we had. This was supposed to be me and my wife. We was gonna kick it together. Here they come. Oh, can I get half the mac and cheese? They done took 2/3 of the mac and cheese. Then, but meanwhile, you got all these crab legs and stuff sitting around. Am I going the right way? That's all I'm trying to figure out. We got all this mac and cheese sitting around, and they done took most of it. And now, you know, you sitting there flaunting all these drink around me. Yo, Dad. I mean, you talking on the phone with your friends. Yeah, I got me what's this, Jamaican me happy. Yeah, you know, they're sitting there laughing and joking about this. I'm like, what? She left in a rut, and my wife just got sick of them. So my wife kicked them out. Like it was y'all wasn't supposed to come over here. And she left her Jamaican me happy here, and her whoa, and her Four Loko. So I had the Four Loko the other night. We were streaming on the same channel. Oh, got it. And now I'm having the Jamaican me happy. See? Oh, Jesus! I didn't know he could get me from back there. But you shouldn't be. But anywho. Jeez. God. Oh, they are lighting me up. Wowzers. Yeah, we had a grand old time, didn't we? The other night, chatting it up. I said, let's do this again. Because I normally when I work, my work is, now it's like independently contracted. Well, no, let me stop lying. Not anymore. I lost that battle. That's a whole nother kick caboodle. We'll get into that some other day. But so, but the work what I do is specialized. It's I provide some stuff. That's my main task. Only I do it. And there's a whole group of other, I don't know what you call it, but they need my data in order to jumpstart the reporting that they sent. And it only takes me like 3 or 4 hours to whip it together. So after I drop my wife off at work, and I can set my own schedule, so to speak. Like, drop my wife off, get back 4:30, 5 o'clock now. By 9 a.m. I'm done. If not done by 8. You feel me? By 9 a.m. I'm done. If I'm not done by 8. That's why I can, go out and be fortunate enough to, pop out the content that I do. They gave me the day off yesterday because they swore to me. They said, there's not going to be any data for you to, a specific holiday. I can't say which, but. And I said, that don't make sense to me. That's like, it's just the way that it works. It's the new system implementation. All of the clients are aware of it. They've been known to mark this day on their calendar. They know there's not going to be any activity. What happens? There's activity. And nobody caught it until it was too late. Now, mind you, by the time they caught it, management was gone. So they had no way of getting a hold of me. So because they had no way of getting a hold of me, so they could say, and they wouldn't have gotten a hold of me anyway because I was recovering from Sunday night. But they couldn't do anything for a whole day. So what I had to do was, when I got up this morning, I saw a nice little detailed email about how the group wasn't able to do their work yesterday in prep for me doing what I need to do today, because there was actual reporting that needed to be done. So not only did I have to do the reporting from yesterday, but I had to do their work from last night and to do my reporting again today. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy about that, because you talk to people and you tell people this is not what you think is going to happen. Listen to what I'm saying. And people, they believe what they want to believe. They don't double check things to make sure they're not putting you in a bad spot. And when you bring it up, you're the bad guy, right? So I don't work in the office. We have meetings every now and again, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even attend most of them. I'm gonna be there this meeting this Thursday. They're going to be upset because what they're going to expect this Thursday is no, they're not, because New Year's Eve isn't until Friday. But I bet you it's going to be light. It's always light New Year's Eve, or the week of New Year's, right? So they're going to expect to go in this meeting. Well, I really don't have any updates, and then everybody just go back. And I'm going to take up most of this meeting. Because not only am I going to ask, why didn't we have proper contingency for when the managers are out and somebody has to get a hold of me. But how was there such a failure in understanding when this reporting was going to occur? How could we, people at the top of the food chain, not really know how this system works? That's really a bad look. So yeah, I'm gonna make a big spectacle out of it, just because I don't like being inconvenienced like that. If you want to ignore me, fine, but don't ignore me to my detriment. Oh no. I get petty. They're really mad at me. I can't wait. Now, what's going on, people? What's going on, y'all? I appreciate all of y'all. What have y'all been playing in the chat? I'm about to check y'all as soon as I pop some heads here. What games have y'all been playing? What have y'all been enjoying? Oh. Come on, man. Oh, yes. Yes. There's more coming. Why is everybody else hiding? Oh. Oh gosh. What y'all been playing, man? I know there was that big disappointment this morning. Damn, our friends out of Spain, their New Year's or their April Fools. Damn them. And here's the weird thing about it, y'all. I just knew it was real. I was like, I might do a video on this. You know why I thought it was real without doing my due diligence? I almost made I almost caught an ultimate L today. I thought it was real because I had a dream. Ain't just crazy? I had a dream last night that Witcher 3 was coming to Stadia. And then I saw that this morning and I said, wow, if this wasn't a sign, I said it's for real. Oh man, I'm about to go buck wild on that tweet. And I'm glad I didn't. Jezebel says I've been into Phoenix Rising. Hey, I gotta keep it real. How the hell do you work and do content creation? I couldn't do one without burning out real quick from all the drama. Mostly this, and I always play Saints Row 4. Ron Slusher's in the house. Jesse, here's my secret. I'm fortunate. Let me break it down to you. I want to say pre what my position is now and before. Before when I had a regular work day, well, I'm cracking open this. Now if I go crazy, gotta blame it on the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get on my Jamie Foxx. This is called Seagram's Spiked Jamaican Me Happy. Shut up. I still manage teams, and they had just let go a manager, and I just absorbed her team. So then I became, which ain't new to me, I became the manager with the largest team in the department. And it was right around our busy season where I'm, during this, holy cow, during this time, you're known to do 10-hour days easy, at least. Like if you go home before your 10 hours is up, then you would consider trying to milk it. Oh my God! Whatever that power is that they got, laid your boy out. Anyway, I would check Twitter every now and again, like particularly on lunch break. I would check Twitter, and here another thing I would do too is now I don't know if you can take advantage of this. I used to be a heavy cigarette smoker. I used to smoke half a pack a day. I've been quit smoking cigarettes. But when I started content creating, I pretended like I was smoking again. I would go out with our IT team. There was a bunch of them that smoked. And I would bounce video game videos, ideas across. Half of them were big gamers, half of them hated the idea of gaming. They thought it was a development talent. Old fogies. Well, I can't say old fogies because there were some young people that thought that way too, and there were some old people like me that thought my way. Like, gaming is a great entertainment medium. But anyway. So I would check Twitter and bounce ideas off of them, see what they thought was hot, and then, I would take it during the cigarette break. I would just come up with an idea of a video. I would come home, chop up the video, and I would make the video out for release 7 a.m. the next day. Why would I do that? Because my metrics showed me that most of my people were out of New York or UK, and either the people out of New York were watching my stuff early in the morning, I guess on the train ride to work or whatever, or they were in the UK where, it's like 5 or 6 hours ahead. It was like their lunchtime. So that's what I would do. Get an idea while I was at work, come home and make a video. You know, I wouldn't get home till like 8. Like, you gotta see what's going on if you can. And I couldn't get a lunch. Like, the state of Pennsylvania City is supposed to have a half an hour lunch, but I'm a boss. And I know, and I just wouldn't eat lunch. I would just go out on a 15-minute cigarette break. If I didn't have any, like, personal business that I had to handle, I would go and check out and see what was going on. And then think of an idea. And see, this is why you can get away with that. A whole half a day later, coming out with a video. My content was never just about the news. What made me be able to get away with that is I make the content about my interpretation of the news. What I thought it meant. How important was it? Was this good or bad? You know what I mean? So forth. So people were willing to wait for my interpretation of the news, even though I was bringing it up later. It wasn't about, oh, MM2K is telling us about this is old. This is, okay, MM2K is about to talk about this. Let's hear what he got to say about it. So, Jesse, that's how you do it. If you can throughout the day, just scroll through Twitter real quick. And here's what y'all got to do. I'm not saying this to try to get in this controversy that's going on Twitter. It's silly to me. I'm not even giving it the light of day. But it's a distraction. But it's an important lesson to be learned from. Because I told y'all months ago, maybe even a year ago, that you don't have to entertain everybody that speaks Stadia. Meaning they don't deserve your time. But just because someone's talking about Stadia doesn't mean that they deserve your attention. What do I mean by that? If somebody's out here belly aching about the platform 24/7, they're telling you, don't play it, they don't play it, this, that, and the other. And you can't relate to nothing. I mean, you can't relate to nothing they're talking about. Why are they in your timeline? Like, why are you even listening to them? And I don't mean that to say they shouldn't be heard. They can be heard by the people that their message it pertains to. Like, if you got to complain about Stadia 24/7 and I don't agree with you for an iota, I ain't got to listen to you. Your message is for Stadia. I'm not Stadia. I'm someone that is enjoying that enjoys the platform. I don't agree with you. So why do you necessarily deserve my time because we both are talking about Stadia? It's like, I hate to bring it up like this, it's like people of different political classes. If we come to a crossroads where what you have to say or what you're doing has a serious cause and effect on my enjoyment of the platform, and we're at that crossroads and we gotta discuss it, okay, fine, we'll do it then. But if 99% of what comes out of your mouth I don't agree with, does not represent my feeling of the platform, and I can't relate whatsoever, I have now opted to create content for people, and those people have come to expect certain things from me, right? I hate using the word responsible, but you kind of are, you know, like people, especially if you got members and stuff like that, and people have like, oh, okay, I like what this person is doing. I like what they're representing. You kind of want to keep that rolling for them. If you care about the community that you've built, you know, you feel a sense of, oh, Jesus. You feel a sense of, oh, there's another way to say it. It's hard to explain. But you feel a sense of responsibility, is what I'm trying to say. So, how am I keeping up with providing you great content? Damn it! How am I keeping up with you providing great content if I'm not being acclimated to the sources that best would benefit you? You understand what I'm saying? Like if I'm listening to Joe Blow that's telling me Stadia up on my news, if I've done the thing of not filtering through my timeline and I got a whole bunch of silliness like we've been seeing the last couple of days going on in my timeline, but my time is precious and critical, I'm not serving my followers because I'm not doing my best job to stay connected to the stuff that'll benefit them. So you gotta cut that stuff out. Like what I've seen the last couple days was embarrassing and that says a lot coming from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't gotta entertain that crap. So that's what your timeline's gotta be slim, man. People they can call it arrogance or whatever. It's just like, I hate to say it, this community, it has a lot of people in it that just don't understand the game. They don't get it. You think it's the game and this and that. I just, I try to be a better person. Okay, well, good for you. The fact of the matter is this is how things work, right? And you gotta revolve around the world sometimes. The world doesn't revolve around you. I'm a realist. That's why what I say don't hit right for people. Because people want you to stroke their emotional mane. I don't do that. I'm a realist. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'm not gonna sell you cupcakes and lollipops. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. There's a line that I told my wife, and she brings it up in my face all the time, and I was like, it ain't bother you too much because you here. One time, something had happened. She had accidentally messed up something. Something at my mom's, right? We was over at my mom's house. My mom wasn't even worried about it. I wasn't worried about it, But she was like, well, no, I gotta replace this. I gotta replace it. And I remember we were at the mall. She just disappeared in the mall for a little bit. I don't know why I didn't know why she disappeared. I said, what happened? Coming if we pull up to my mom's house and was going back over there. And the thing that she had messed up was like a picture, a frame. She went and got the frame. But it was an expensive frame and it was really eating away at her money at the time. And I said, you shouldn't have got it. She got mad. She was going to hop off the car. I'm going to walk. I said, okay. I just looked at her. She hops out the car. I start driving off. Mind you, we're only like 4 blocks away from my mom's house. And I parked at my mom's house. She says, well, he left me. was like, you said you was going to walk. It wasn't that serious for you to, you know, do that, but you just felt like you had to do it. You was in your feels. It was like, you really don't have any sympathy. I got sympathy. You know. I said, but if you're looking for me to give it, if you're looking for sympathy at a specific time, if you're looking for sympathy, you better, I can't remember how I said it to her. She's like, you ain't got no sympathy. I said, whatever. I said, if you're looking for sympathy, you better look between R and T in the dictionary. Like I'm not the sympathy giver when it don't make sense to give it. Oh my God. Look at that. Killed him. So yeah, you gotta keep your, you said I keep it slim. You gotta keep it. Why do I always miss that first shot? You gotta keep your timeline slim. Because you're gonna be able to float through that timeline and see current events like boom, 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 boom. Not a lot of bickering and arguing. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I mean, I've mentioned that. I mentioned this several times, but that was a main motivator for me. When participating in the Stadia 100 initiative. You know what I mean? Like, I personally got tired of going through Twitter and going through arguments. I'm like, where's the content? I wanted to go and I wanted to find, you know, we didn't have the Sucku anymore at the time. What else? We didn't have the Sucku. So we really weren't working together as a unit and trying to help people get acclimated to new content. I wanted to see who the new content creators were. You know, I wanted a source to, you know, go, you know, check out a podcast or two that I didn't know was happening. You know? I wanted to be able to see these individuals, their new content and stuff like that. And because I knew if I wanted it and I'm in the community, there's new people that wanted that stuff. And they don't have a resource, and I had one. And I thought that resource was vital. So I said, I don't want to keep putting in this hashtag or that hashtag and having to deal with 80 threads of arguments. What's a hashtag that we can create that'll deal specifically with content? Or feel-good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or feel-good stuff, as Clive, you know, has said that you can use it for as well. Because I get people may have their chips on their shoulders or whatever the case may be, but that's not everybody. That's not even the majority of the community. The majority of the community are happy, they're fine, they're excited. Just look at it. The platform is what the platform is for them. They didn't you know, they didn't have any extra super high PlayStation 5 expectations for it. So, not all the time, but for the most part, what they gotta say is gonna be positive, or they just gonna provide you with content. You know what I'm saying? And that grew out of the fact that as much as I love this community, I want to say more often than not, y'all love to argue. Y'all love to argue too much. Elsewhere, I mean, I guess because we're smaller, we feel like we gotta stay connected to each other. I don't believe that to be the case. There's just some things that are happening. This doesn't deserve your energy. Don't give it. And if you're a content creator, you want it, like, Twitter is a tool for, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would be lying if I made it seem like that all other communities are just giving you the straight dope. But I can scroll, like, when I was creating Xbox and PlayStation content on a regular basis, despite all the fanboy stuff, give me a good 5-10 minutes of scrolling through that's all I needed. 5-10 minutes of scrolling through the timeline. Boom, I got my video for the day. That's it. I spend another 5 minutes, you know, thinking of concepts, bullet points, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not like that here. So I definitely get Jazzy's question, because it is very challenging for a content creator to balance this stuff. Creating Stadia content now is a challenge, just because of the nature of the culture. You can't just pick up Twitter, do a scroll through, and get some hardcore information. You gotta go through all this infighting. Everybody's got a comment on this one. The one person says something instead, you know. It makes it very difficult for a content creator. So that's if you're entertaining this stuff. So your best bet, especially if you're creating content, number one, just on your psyche altogether. If people are spewing stuff that you don't agree with or that you don't like, don't follow it. Talking about things that just are of no interest to me or I can't relate to, then, you know, go ahead, you carry on. But you're just gonna carry on without me. That's all. It ain't nothing against you, what you got to say. Oh, that sucks. I didn't realize. Damn it! I didn't realize I was out of ammo. Cause you gotta rush them and use them powers more. Hold on. Back at that. Yeah. Let's see if I can hit it this time. So keep that timeline slim, man. We're definitely doing that going into 2022, and I see, especially after the events of the last few days, it's going to be slimmer than ever. Some people are going to be offended. I'm like, oh. Yo, man, what's going on? Why you do that? Y'all too embedded into this fighting, man. Like, there's no point even going over the legitimacy of what's being said. It still make no sense, man. makes me wonder if these mugs got attention in high school. You know, you normally see stuff like this. Mugs didn't get attention in high school. They try and use their adult years. They try and use their adult years to make up for it. I used to have a program that would I used to have a program that would automatically retweet stuff on resend stuff on Facebook for me until Facebook like pretty much banned it. So I had everything set up, and it started the day before. The day before would help me determine the day before would help me determine the next day's content. And if you're in a situation, and that's really your best, that's really your best bet if you want to get into content creation, is don't just be somebody that's on the elevator giving out news, you know, playing that elevator music. And today what happened was, put a little bit of energy, put a little bit of your personality in it. Y'all ain't got to go yelling and screaming like me. I got 5 kids, 5 grandkids. That's where all that yelling and screaming comes from. But put some energy into it, you know. Like put a little bit of passion into it, and make the video about your take. Like put the information out there first. Here's what happened. Da 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 da. Here's, you know, maybe what led to this becoming such a big story. All right, here's my take on it. And see, when you create content like that, you serve, and that's something that I had to learn over time. When you create content like that, you serve 2 types of people. There are 2 types of people out here. There are people that really don't care about your personality or whatever. They just want to come out here and hear what you got to say. I mean, they got to hear what's going on. And then there's the people that are willing to listen more. They may already know what's going on, and they want to hear what you got to say about it, or maybe they're willing to just listen a little bit longer to get your take on it. They're always listening for that influence. Okay. So if you want to be one of those people that always taps into both groups, start your video off with, okay, here's what happened. Try to start getting into that in like the first minute and a half. Like, here's what's happened, okay? Put that all out on the table first. And after you put that on the table, then give your thoughts. That way it don't matter how long you take to talk about said subject. You feel me? But if you're somebody that has the luxury of being able to create content and time really isn't of an issue of you because you can control time like me, then you can do a little bit of both. You know, that's why I do the morning tonics. I do the morning tonics to, you know, put something out there, regardless of how much time I may or may not have to put something out later. I want to guarantee that those videos get out there, because I may get time to put a video out there. Something may happen, I may not. Last night on Stadia, it's great stuff. Really enjoyed it. Y'all trying to play, let me know, you know, upload that much. Really, to do a 1 minute short, a 60-second short, it's about 5 minutes between upload, between recording and upload, depending upon how many takes you got. Depending upon how many takes you make, it's about 5 minutes, you know. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. Woo! We needed that, baby. Damn it! Come on, man. Run, baby. Now, why would you? Crap. Woo! Got him! Got him! Let's see that. KBJ is in the house. Chris in the house says, do you normally mute people or restrain yourself when you encounter a Twitter comment you disagree with? It depends. It depends. Like, before things got loopy on Twitter, my rule of thumb was when it came to Stadia, just because somebody don't like it or whatever. Like if you got some, okay, here's my straight up MO. When I first started, people was intimidated. There was no Stadia presence on Twitter. People were afraid to talk about Stadia because it was like, and I know, because again, I know all of the content creators, I know the big content creators, and that's how they got their rocks off. They told me during the show, they told me in DMs. It's fun making fun of the Stadia people. Like, and particularly you had Xbox people doing it because at that time, Xbox was usually getting hammered by PlayStation. So it's like that person that gets bullied at school, they come home and they pop off on their younger siblings. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second. So y'all know me, Mr. Righteous. I said, no, that ain't right. So I would go and see some jerks bullying people here and there. I saw you bullying somebody. Like, yo, I'm gonna show you the bigger bully. You know what I mean? That's early on. That's early on, Chris. You know what I mean? That's early MM2K on Stadia. Then I backed away from that. And I only dealt with those that were feeding misinformation. Like, if you said something and it was getting traction because people thought it was true, but it was false, you know, I'd say something. Like, no, you shouldn't deceive people like that. And hence why a lot of people feel some type of way about your boy today, because unfortunately, as people started getting soured from the platform, You had more misinformation coming from within. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna be a fraud if, you know, I get on Paul Tassi and Tom Moore about their indiscretions, but I let you slide because I know you. Like, to me, it was about the community first. So that's what I always had in the back of my mind. Where is this conversation headed? Is it misinforming people? Is it really taking them down the bad path? And I always think about people like Bippity. Come on, man. I know I got him. Trash. I know I got him. So I always think about, I always had them in the back of my head. But then now, I don't address, you know, I might address to Tom Moore, to Paul Tassi, if it's factual. If they sit there and they say something like, I think Stadia sucks, Stadia will never grow, or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I really don't care. Because it's their opinion. Like I always say, you can't be wrong for how you feel. It's just that when you try to put over falsehoods as matter of fact, that's the problem. However, where I'm at now, Chris, if I see something that I don't like, which I do on a daily basis, I just ignore it. Just ignore it. Because we've gotten to a state here where we want to argue more than we want to talk about games. That's a bad spot to be in. So I ignore it. I mean, I'm addressing it at a high level here because the things that we're talking about kind of touch it on the surface. But when you see something from somebody, like, your comment is not going to change them. I never made a comment expecting to change somebody's state of mind. I would only make comments with the expectation that you realize that before you come out here slinging bad information, that somebody's going to check you. It may be me this time, but it may be somebody else next time. So before you come out here and try to make things matter of fact that are not matter of fact, maybe kick the tires on what you're saying. Now, if you're talking just from an opinion base, that's different. But if you come out here and saying, yeah, it's a matter of fact, Stadia's closing shop in 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? That's not true. And where's that even coming from? You know what I mean? But it's gotten to the point right now, Chris, and I wholeheartedly feel this way, that I've been out here. Clive's been out here. So many gamers, so many content creators have been out here. Sonny, you know, Sonny's been putting out superb content. And so forth and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So many great content creators are out here spitting facts. There are so many avenues that you can go to. There are so many social mediums that you can go to and talk to people that look at this stuff reasonably, that there's not even a need anymore to address the falsehoods. Like, I'm really starting to be in the mind state that people just want the drama. They want the drama. And if they didn't want the drama, they would avoid it. Like, if you're someone that tells me, hey, look, I don't even care about Stadia no more. Stadia is, you know, I ain't dealt with the thing in XYZ. All right, me and you can't relate. Just thank you. There's no need for me to listen to you anymore. I ain't got to disparage what you got to say, but what am I listening to you for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a therapist, so I ain't got to listen to everybody's point of view and try to make sense of it. That's not what I am. So it's getting to the point, whether it's pro Stadia or anti Stadia, if you're hearing a bunch of stuff from a source you just ain't digging, it's okay. That content creator's not for you. Like, have you ever been on social media and you heard of a content creator, somebody recommended somebody to you and was like, yo, I want you to listen to Beelzebub or, you know, Doodad 2000 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a real dope, or he or she's a real dope content creator, right? And you ever listen to him and you're hearing what they saying and you like, no, I'm not feeling Beelzebub. You know what I mean? You ever had that happen? And guess what? You don't follow them. It's the same concept. Just because they're talking about video games, that doesn't mean that they deserve your time. And just because people are talking about Stadia, doesn't mean that they deserve your time. If you feel like that person or that entity is in a realm with their discussions that you really don't want to get involved with, don't highlight them. Don't spotlight them. We're like, okay, you want some other stuff. You know, I really can't get down with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and let them be. And to me, it's like, when I see this back and forth going on right now, it boggles my mind. I don't get it. It's like, say you go outside and there's a skunk in your lawn, right? The normal person is gonna go, oh, they're gonna run in the crib. They're like, oh, there's a skunk out there. I'm not trying to get sprayed with that stinky stuff. I'm not for it. I ain't gonna kill the skunk, let the skunk live, let him do what it's gonna do. But I ain't down with getting sprayed by the skunk. I don't want nothing to do with it, right? That's the normal reaction, right? That's the feasible thing to do, the feasible response. That's not what y'all mugs is doing out here, man. Y'all going, oh my God, it's a skunk. Y'all running out in the field, grabbing the skunk and bringing it home. Oh my God, look at this skunk. So to answer the question, I mean, I get it. We're a small community. And you don't want to feel like that you're missing something. But trust me, anything that anybody has to say, look, I done muted and blocked most of these entities, and every day somebody's bringing me something. Yo, MM2K, check this. So I still get it every day, and it's coming to a point. I mean, I'm getting better at explaining to people, don't even bring it to my doorstep. Don't bring the skunk in the house. I blocked that person, or I muted that person for a reason. Like, let them live. They can do what they want to do, but I'm not going to entertain it. If whatever somebody got to say is that important, trust me, you'll find out about it. But you ain't got to suffer through all the muck and all the stuff that's being done on any side. You ain't got to entertain it. You don't have to. If something aggravates you, why keep subjecting yourself to it? And that's one thing about the community that boggles me. And I think y'all are doing it because the message earlier was, you know, for discourse and things like that, we should always engage. No. Everybody that speaks in Stadia don't deserve attention. Just like if you're a fan of Xbox, everybody that brings up Xbox don't deserve attention. Like, I'll give you a prime example. My homie J-Dub, he got an Xbox. He been giving out Xboxes like Nino Brown was giving out turkeys, man. He done bought Xbox more he's invested more than Xbox than than your biggest Xbox fanboy. He is, so, I mean, no doubt. If I'm an Xbox fan, I'm not listening to anything J-Dub got to say about Xbox. All he do is dog it out. He does it for attention. He's a troll. And he admits it. Oh, God. He admits it. I'm doing it for Chris and Beelzebub. Yeah, like, ooh, that looks sharp, man. Like, it's bad again. And I see y'all out here, man. Y'all be saying some good stuff, but it's not doing nothing. It's not changing that person's attitude. They still gonna be the same person they are. And if anything, now you done brought the skunk in the house. So the skunk not only gonna spray you up, but he gonna go in the refrigerator, he gonna run upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even worth it. People, you said this about Stadia, or you like this hashtag, man. It's so much stuff going around, and it ain't about games. It ain't about games. I'm chilling. I'm drinking my daughter's Jamaican me happy. I'm playing Outriders. I'm having a blast right now. And I ain't got time for that miserable stuff. I don't have time. And it's the holidays. You want me to be mad around the holidays? Like, what is we doing out here? Yeah, it's gotten ridiculous, man. It's gotten out of control, Chris. My suggestion to everybody, man, is just like, you know, keep your head above water. You know, keep your head above water. You see something, man. Like, I saw something from some people. And look, everybody that you block and mute ain't got to be an enemy. That's the most difficult part of this. Everybody that you block or mute ain't got to be an enemy. They ain't got to be bad people either. There's some people that I've had to mute simply because they routinely engage in and they entertain that silly stuff. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, there's some people like, I was somewhere. I was chilling with my homies, you know, doing the other podcasting thing, and I remember I was in a Discord one time. And somebody came through that didn't come through for a while. We was like, yo, where you been at? And it's like, oh no, I just been chilling, man. I just been, you know, trying to stay out of the way, trying to stay out of the drama, man. I just want to talk about these games, right? He was like, word, okay. So somebody that was in the DM too, I mean, that was in the Discord with us was like, "Yo," and this is one of my brothers. I'm not gonna name any name. One of my brothers, man, nicest cat on the planet. I've done podcasts with this dude, everything. Real cool cat. He cool as can be. He was like, "Yo," talking to the dude that came out of nowhere. He said, "Yo, you blocked me." He's like, "You blocked me on Twitter? Why you blocked me?" He was like, "Yo, he blocked you?" He was like, "Yeah, he blocked you. He blocked me." It's like, yo, well, yeah, what's up with that, man? Why you block son like that? He's like, oh no, you know, so I ain't got no problem with you. He's like, it's just your followers though, man. They toxic, man. I can't deal with all that console war stuff 24/7. And I put out a post, and I guess because you would respond to it, they gotta say something about it too. I ain't got time for that, right? And I was like, yo, homie's right, because on my Stadia content, when homeboy responds, here come everybody, you know, here come all of their followers, you know what I'm saying? Putting in their 2 cents. And I'm like, yo, he's right. So I get it. Like, sometimes you're gonna have to mute or block people, not because they're bad people, but just they're guilty by association. What I mean by that, I mean, it's just, you know, you can't, the interaction is just too much because of who they involve, who they follow, who their followers is, you know what I mean, how they respond to stuff. I came here for the games, man. I came here for the games. I came here for the experience. I came here for the discussion. I didn't come here for the bickering. Now, you know, if we got to debate something out, we'll debate something out. But that was just, again, like I said before, that was just a byproduct of saying, look, we're gonna stand our ground. Oh Jesus, we're confident in what we got. We're gonna stand our ground. We're not ashamed. And we're gonna let the truth prevail. Like, we're not gonna sit here and let you say XYZ and stray people the wrong way, you know, but that wasn't supposed to be our interaction 24/7. Now everybody wanna fight. That's all y'all wanna do. Y'all wanna talk about games. Y'all wanna play games, y'all wanna fight. And Outriders, baby, this game is fire. Outriders is beautiful on Stadia. Like, where's the clan invites or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even get no clans together. Tried to get a clan together, we can't even get no clans together. This mother's gonna fight. That ain't what I came here for. Gotta make that head pop. Here we go. Yeah, man. Sorry, Chris, I know I was going on and on and on. Chris says, or maybe I'll ask you, MM, to block the person above me. Laugh out loud. Yeah. You know what? I gotta start making some mods here on this channel. But that's the thing, Chris. We're gonna try to bring it back. Wait for 2022, man. We're gonna try to bring it back to some Saneville. It worked. Oh man, that was foul. He got me in the shoulder right before I was about to get him. We're gonna bring it back to Saneville, man. We're gonna try something. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna bring it back to some form of sanity, man. There's just too many gripes and too many beefs, and people are upset about some things. They gotta talk it out. They gotta figure it out. I want to play these games. I want to talk about these games. I'm excited for the future of 2022. You know what I'm saying? Not just the Stadia, but cloud gaming all together. I want to see who's gonna try the next big thing. You know. What's the next big thing to come? Just excited. Let me see if I can block this bot up here. Hold on one second. All right, now we're gonna make some mods. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I don't have. I can't. I guess I ain't got enough font. Oh no. Hold on 1 second. Let me switch account. We do this. All right. Let me. Remove them. All right. Riz, you a mod. KBJ, you a mod. Jazzy, you definitely a mod. Jazzy. Notorious, you've earned your wings. Shout out to you, good brother. Ron Slusher, you a mod. You get a mod. You get a mod. We're gonna remove this person. All right. It's the mod show. Okay. Hold on, now I gotta, oh man, I didn't, hold on 1 second. Yo, this Jamaican me happy, ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. Yeah. That's all we trying to do, man. We just trying to enjoy the platform, have some fun. I ain't got time to argue with people over why I like what I like. And just like you ain't gonna argue with me. Hey, look, let me tell y'all something. Where's Chariot Man? And I wish Chariot Man was here. If somebody could reach out to Chariot Man for me, I appreciate it. Chariot Man, to tell you, let me give y'all some old ancient MM2K history. A long time ago. I want to say 2017? No, maybe 2018. My homie J Wags, he's from the Berg too. The homie J Wags hit me up. Was like, yo, Moss, I got this show called Free to Play something, right? He was part of the Broadband Bullies too, right? He's like, I got a show called such and such, such and such. But Wags was a former Xbox guy who was disgruntled. And I wasn't there yet. I was on some Supreme. I love Xbox stuff, right? But he wanted me on the show. Because he'd have a couple of, Xbox gamers on there. And his show was completely about Xbox. I mean, it was about PlayStation. Oh, golly, they tore me up. I'm sitting there running my mouth. So it was me, Jay Wags, the homie Dirk Griggity at the time. Me and Dirk Griggity ain't link up yet. This dude named Ryan the Professional. Now I forgot what he goes by now. Big Cloud Gaming now. He goes by Big Cloud Gaming now. Okay. So Ryan the Professional. The dude, I can't believe I forgot my homie's name. He's huge now. Yeah, I started with some legends, man. What's dude's name, man? I forgot. Dude's a legend now, bro. We got like 100,000. Oh man. Oh, Jesus, I forgot what his name is. I know y'all heard of him. This one, he was soft spoken and everything. You could hear him like, man, speak up on that microphone, man. I forgot dude's name. Oh, y'all gonna make me look for it. Oh, man. Anyway, it was all of us on there. And we was They was asking me why I like Xbox. And I was explaining to them, like, you know, I have a lineage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I'm gonna look for the guy. Not gonna make me look for the dude. What's his name? Hold on, I'm gonna go to Discord real quick. See if I can find homie's name. Chariot City's at work. Oh, damn. Chariot knows who's I'm talking about, Chris. Oh, what's Broly's name? Hold on, let me go to my friend list. Cause bro's big time. He don't even speak to me. He don't even. Line. What's dude's name? Oh, golly. Pending. I'm upset now because I can't remember dude's name. Oh crap! Hold on, give me 1 second. We gotta find out dude's name. Switch. We go to MM2K. Find him. I'm gonna find him. Man. Find him. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta find bro. Oh, this is eating me up. You know how you have the name on the tip of your tongue? Oh, man. They wags right there. I'm hot. Hey, Chariot man. Yo, Chariot. Who was all on that podcast when it was me, you, when me and Ryan, the professional, got into it? It was me, you, Ryan, Dirk Griggity, and the one young homie. The one young dude. He big now, man. What's his name? I forgot the young dude's name, man. He's a PC Master Race dude. He's a PC Master Race dude. I can't believe that I forgot his name. Yo, this is making me happy, man. What's in this? Chariot, man, you gotta let me know, bro. It's killing me. Cause I can't even continue to stream until I remember this name. It was me, you, Dirt. Ryan the Professional. He's now BitCloud Gaming. J Wags. And it was one more dude. He was the PC Master Race dude. I mean, he's the PC Master Race dude now, but now he was kind of, he back then he was leaning on PlayStation. I'm in the Discord. I was part of his Discord. Oh, must have kicked me out of his Discord. Golly. I forgot his name. Now that's eating me up, yo. Oh man. It's eating me up. I'm hot now. What is dude's name? He got into it with Thrash recently. Anywho, dang, man. What's his name? Oh, I can't believe I forgot it. Anywho, so we all up in like Cherry, man, like everybody on that stream, man. They doing something right now, except for Wags. Wags is out. Wags stopped doing podcasts. I'm not going. Yeah, Chris, you're right. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. It's eating me up. Anyway, we on the stream, right? Ryan the Professional asked me, "How you like Xbox, man?" Oh, this looks so clear. Like, why you like Xbox? Like, because I like it. He's like, but you know, PlayStation got this, that, and the other, and I'm like, I dig you, but I'm not into the PlayStation games all like that. Mind you, at the time, I had just played Uncharted 4. I really wasn't a big fan of Uncharted. I ain't gonna lie. I really didn't start liking the PlayStation until God of War. I felt that their games were too cinematic and not really focused on gameplay. That's my opinion. But I said, you know what? I don't blame people for thinking different from me, you know, because I'm like, Xbox really ain't dropped nothing, but it got games on there that I like, that I'm enjoying. You know, like I like Quantum Break. It was decent to me. And it was still early on. You know, I was happy playing the Division too. That was another thing too. Like my eyes were still focused on the multiplex. Xbox gave me a good way to play the multiplex that I enjoyed. I wasn't too worried about. Oh, geez. I wasn't too worried about toast. Raw and Slusher in the house. I wasn't too worried about you know, the exclusives at that moment. Ryan went off. Oh, shut up, you dumb MFer, that. Now, mind you, I'm new. I'm new to the city. And I'm an older cat. Where I come from, you just see these cats nowadays, y'all talk to each other any type of way. Where I come from, you don't do that. Like, it's like Charlie Murphy said on that Dave Chappelle skit. You talk to another grown man a certain way, that means, like, you know, we gotta get down. You know what I mean? Like, you just not just gonna disrespect me, tell me to shut up and all this other, like I just wasn't used to that. Especially somebody that didn't know me all like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you stupid, you know what I mean? I lost it. I went off on bro. And I did it not once but twice. And I felt bad after the fact. But it was like, yo, I'm here to try to be jovial. Yeah, I'll debate you. We'll have some fun debating. Ain't no thing. But all about this, you dumb, you know, going out and calling people names and calling them out their name and stuff like that over some video games, man. I'm not with that, right? And I said all that to say this, that this argument between me and homie started because he didn't, not that he couldn't understand, not that he hated the fact that I like Xbox. And couldn't understand why I like Xbox more than I like PlayStation. Like, to him, it's hard to explain it the way he reacted to it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people are just taking this stuff too seriously. They're getting too caught up in it. And it ain't even worth it all like that. Jesus. know, what was he hitting me with? Oh, man. Hold on, now I think I got away. Oh, shoot, never mind. Can't do it now. And I refuse. We're not getting back there. I'm arguing with people over why I like Stadia. It reminds me of that time. And I was saying, Muggs is really mad that I'm at the lunch table and I picked the chicken fingers instead of the spaghetti. Like, this is how stupid these arguments are getting at. You worried about what I'm eating at lunch. I needed that one. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, no. Got them all stuck in the door. It don't get any better than this. Let's see here. Where we at? Where we at? Yeah, but Chariot Man was there. Chariot Man knows what I'm talking about, man. We was on the show. Avery Bobo in the house. What's going on? He says, go to skills and menu, see if you can switch out for a bullet anomaly skill if it's available. It says, go to skills and menu, see if you can switch out for a bullet. So you got me lost. So we got a true and blue Outriders player here. He said, go to the skills option. See if we can go in the skills option and see if I can trade out for a bullet anomaly. Yeah, I don't like L1 anyway. So when you say bullet anomaly, Griffin Gaming. Thank you, Chariot. Thank you, Chariot. Griffin Gaming. Is that what you talking about, bullet anomaly? This volcanic rounds? Yeah, Chariot. Good looking, bro. Griffin Gaming. That's exactly who I was talking about. You remember that chariot, man? That podcast was wild, wasn't it? And I didn't mean to go off like that, man. I'm just old school. Like I don't, you know, I don't disrespect people like that. You know what I mean? Like we just talking about video games, man. You ain't gotta call me out my name. But I get it now, bro was trying to get his stripes. I'm a little bit more seasoned in the game now. That's why now a lot of the stuff, a lot of the fictitious things that people say about me or some of the things I try to do, it just slide like off water off a duck's back. I don't even sweat it. But back then, man, I used to take that stuff to heart, man. Like we just talking about video games, man. And we disagree, but you gotta call me out my name. Now I get it. It's all part of the show. I don't sweat it no more. I done had conversations with people that let me know, yo, no hard feelings. It's part of the show. Back then and currently, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just part of the show. Like, okay, well, you know, I already know what it is, but at the same time, I'm always going, you know, I'm always going to look out for the unsuspecting gamer. But now what it means, looking out for the unsuspecting gamer for me, is look, there's just too much information out there. Like I might address stuff here and there. I'm not even getting into that much detail like I used to. Like for instance, shout out to my homie PMS Jordan, man. She's a big time PC Master Race person. Sometimes I think she do this stuff on purpose to try to draw me out of the wilderness, right? But the homie PMS Jordan had put a tweet out there. She's like, I feel bad for Stadia, right? I'm like, what you feel, you know, I feel bad for Stadia. There was all this that happened and Stadia didn't take advantage of it, right? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like Stadia didn't take advantage of didn't take advantage of the chip shortage and all this and yeah. I'm like, Jordan, that's not a fair assessment. Stadia was never meant to have global mainstream success out of the box. That's something that the media made up. I mean, I get it. They put 10.5 teraflops or whatever on the screen. But nobody asked questions. Like, what does that really mean? I mean, technically everything they said that you could do, they ain't live, you ain't do. You can do. But nobody's, you gotta ask the questions. And people were bad because they were angry. You gotta remember. See, I've been doing this for a while. I ain't just start like 2019. I've been doing this for a minute. You gotta remember when people first heard of Stadia, they was mad at Game Pass. That's before Game Pass got popular. There's like Microsoft got all this money. They've been in the game this long. They still can't get it together. Like, man. And then they heard Google was coming out. And they just assumed that Google was going to have better games for cheap. They didn't think it was going to be fully in the cloud. They just thought, you know, people don't understand how these partnerships and stuff work. They just thought Google was going to set up some type of distribution center. Get access to some games. Just you know, talk to people, work Google, make games for us. They really thought that's how it was going to go down. Which is the farthest thing from the truth. They thought Google was going to have a box and They were just gonna tinker with cloud technology. A bunch of silly stuff that was never true. And nobody asked any questions. And by the time somebody asked questions, it was too late because y'all done already sold yourselves on XYZ dream. So instead of saying, you know what, maybe we was a little bit overzealous here. Oh no, this thing is gonna fail. This is hot garbage. This is hot trash. On y'all, man. When it comes to new tech, you always gotta ask questions. Always ask questions. My expectations were never low. That's why I was never like really disappointed. I was always surprised when it came to Stadia because my expectations were never too lofty. Right, from what I heard, and I heard just the same thing that y'all heard for the most part. No way, shape, form, or fashion that I expect this thing to come out of the box flying. I never had that thought. I ain't even had that with the 4K. After dealing with Digital Foundry and native 4K, true 4K, real 4K, dynamic, I knew this wasn't going to be no native 4K over the cloud out of the box. That's just me though. Like I said, I've been doing this for a moment. I know what buzzwords to pick up on. You know what I mean? They didn't say, yo, we're doing native 4K. When I wasn't part of their vocabulary all the way through, I knew what it was. Now, am I going, now, will I admit that some of the games that I saw what they were being up-res from, was it lower than what I expected? Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I'd be lying if I told you that I expected. And we've seen some other Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We've seen them, baby. You know we've seen them. We've seen them. Oh, I can't escape. I'm stuck. I never had that expectation, so I was never disappointed like a lot of people. Kel F, he says, are you playing on Stadia? Yes, sir. Hold on, I gotta see what the homie Artemis Towers is talking about. Hey, Artemis, me and you might have to get into an Outriders game someday. Artemis says, oh, Predator invited me to play. Hey, Predator, let me get you on another one, man. I'm gonna get you the future one. Hey, Predator, yeah, if anybody's interested in doing some clan stuff, definitely hit me up. Like if y'all want to rock out and play this is going to be my new lick. Artemis says, yeah, there's armor and then there's anomaly power against bosses. Look for that when you upgrade your gear. Okay, I got you, bro. Predator, send me a rain check, bro. I'm going to get you on the next one. We're going to make it a true standout community affair. Where I'm going to rock out with the community. We're going to chat it up. Oh, shoot. Want to be able to create a safe, really I just want to create a safe haven from all this silly stuff that was going on Twitter, man. I was sick of it. I know if I was sick of it, y'all were. Man, this game looks so much clearer now. Gotcha out.
Hey, Zahidi. Why did no one else think to wake the Outriders up for 30 years?
Well, after what happened to you in the forest, they told us they were trying to find a cure.
All right, let's lower this bridge. I'm supposed to be doing...
Cure. How'd you know it wouldn't kill me when you opened my
What
box?
were the issues with this game before, and are they fixed now? Oh man, the game. Hey Chris, the game was ugly.
Sure, got it.
For one,
Priorities.
the game was just butt ugly. And almost missed out on that. I wasn't gonna get that. The frame rate was inconsistent. It just looked horrible. It was just bad all the way around. It was one of the worst ports. It was like Arc level. One of the worst ports you can get. You know what I mean? Really didn't do the platform justice. And what really was nerve-wracking about the Chris was, I remember me and Storm, man, we was looking on the Square Enix website. Square Enix had these pictures up. It was like, yo, these are gonna be pictures of what Outriders look like on Stadia. Then Stadia did the world tour with these mugs, right? Went on different publications with Square Enix and was talking up how big this was gonna be. But here's another thing, but you know, first and foremost, you had Xbox that stole that thunder. Right? Xbox really stole that thunder by putting Outriders in Game Pass day and date. Or they slowed down the thunder. Hold on one second. What really stopped the thunder, yo, was when excuse me. What really stopped that thunder was when the game came on Stadia in the bad way that it came out in, man. It was a bad way. If the game would have launched like this, it would have been a huge success for Stadia, for one. And for two, Scotty boy, I see you. I'm gonna get you. Wrong way, I gotta reach the medical lab. Okay. So yeah, that was the problems, Chris. Yeah, it's so much better now. So much better, and it's just night and day in a lot of ways.
The journal.
You know, it's just a shame that for the gamers, the game didn't release in the state that it could have released in. You know what I'm saying? All right, I gotta go do something about all these. Oh no, I ain't got a lot. Yes, oh, whoo. All right, so we got this joint right here. Oh, that's an 850 auto shotgun. Oh yeah, we gotta. Damage is a little bit less, but it got more in the clip. We gotta take that one. Custom Eagle Eye, level 17. Well, hold on. Clip size RPM is 400. Clip size is 1. Okay, so this is like an automatic rifle type joint. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, give me a couple minutes, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. We are back. We're gonna finish this out. What was we talking about? Let's see what's going on in the chat. Winstor says, just finished up my stream during my lunch break hour. Work from home and back to work and watch it now. I appreciate it. Hey, yo, Bippity Bop in the house. Arteris Tower says L2 to compare weapons. Bippity says, yo, doing some work and watching. I can appreciate it, man. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's get back in here. We're going to wrap this up a little bit after we hear weapons. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh gosh, yeah, we gonna keep. Hold on. No, that's automatic sniper. Not better than this joint though. This one is going to get sold. Got the shotgun, the 17, 257 damage. What else we got? We got this assault rifle. Holy cow. Pump action shotty. And so you got to go. Pump action shotties. Okay, that we got. Okay. Got over here. So Arteris, this is what I do. I dismantle my blues so I can get the, what's it called? I dismantle all my blues so I can get the little elements out of them. And then I sell the greens. Let me know if that's a good strategy. I had all this more powerful stuff. Nice and clean. Plus, how many shards? How do you know how many shards you have all together? Oh, I got a point. I got a class point. I want to increase weapon damage and anomaly power by 5%. I don't even know what Weapon Leech does all like that. Yeah, this game is so silky smooth right now, man. Woo, God. Woo-ha. It's unbelievable. It's hard to believe it's the same game. Here. And let's start. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What do we have here?
The doctor. Is the Outriders have remained? Oh, I don't care about that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't care about this lore at all. Reach the BT on the other side of the river. I'd be lying to y'all if I said that I cared about the lore. Oh yeah, we was talking about. I think we was talking about. how this
I found a
game.
transfer order that says ECA moved most of the cryopods to a different location. Some B2 facility.
Yeah, I think we were talking about how.
I've got an old map here. Looks like B2 is the big pod across the bridge. Should be on your left.
What's the quickest way there?
Try following the city walls. They'll lead you close to the facility.
We're talking about how the how this game kind of was a catalyst towards some of the negative stuff that we started to see. Oh, woo, Jesus! From both of them. Oh, I can do two now. Oh, Jesus. And the other one ran. Ain't that something? Oh, I got a little too overzealous. That was on me. I got it too overzealous because I saw that now I got two of the what's it called joints. That was on me. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's dope. They just made a mistake. Woo, baby. Woo! Oh my, they messed up now. They messed up now. Giving me two of them bugs. Oh, they done messed up. It's a wrap. It's alright. What was we talking about? Was we talking about no. We was done talking about the show that I was on. Shout out to Ryan, the professional. Get Cloud Gaming now. Doing big things now, man. Yeah, somebody on this show, man. He's had a couple of he had Jack Busey on the show one time. I believe he had Jack. Was it Jack Busey? Was somebody that was the architect of PlayStation Home? I think he had Jack Busey on. Shout out to him. Damn you. Yeah, he's doing this thing right now with his podcast and stuff like that and guest appearing. Griffin Gaming. Look, y'all know who Griffin Gaming is, man. Y'all just don't know. Shout out to Griffin Gaming. He doing the daggone thing too. So many people. I came out of that master class. There's a bunch of us. Damn. There's a bunch of us that came out of that master class. I want to say the class I came out of, I want to say Sick Humor. I was a little bit before them though. Sick Humor, what you call him, bro? King Thrash, my homie King Thrash, man. My bro. My homie King Thrash. My dude. Yeah, I came out of that class. I was a little bit before them. Like they was more like 2019. I was 2017, 2018. Oh man, golly! I want to say I was more. If y'all know who Post Up is, I was in that class with Post Up, King's Blood. Mugs that was doing this, but they weren't leaning off of it. Like I feel now that the cats that are doing it now, or that came out of that class, like they said, oh, you know, we could do something with this podcasting thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, where when we came in the game, man, it was like we was doing it to get a point across. We was doing it to get a point across more than we was doing it to make a, I don't want to say a living out of it, but make it like, you know. Now these cats, man, they coming in here, man. They making a killing. And of course, the biggest killing is, the bigger the cap, the bigger the pilling. The biggest killing is where I come from, which they call the crumb side. A bro Z just cleared, like he did $1,000 in super chat the other day. You know what I mean? Who else? Damn it. So these mugs is making a killing now, man. Doing this. A absolute killing.